To discuss, I'm joined by Minister Amanda Rishworth and Deputy Liberal Leader Ted O'Brien. Good morning, guys. Nice to see you on this Monday morning. Amanda, good to see.
Good morning.
You turned that temperature down. I mean, burned down Parliament House. How does that sit with you?
Well, look, those comments are clearly inappropriate. People have the right to protest, but it must be done in a respectful way. And, of course, any comments that inflame violence and hatred are inappropriate. I mean, I think if fighting can stop in the Middle East, we need to make sure that we are turning the temperature down here at home. And, of course, people want to see the end of the violence and they don't want to see tensions brought here into Australia.
Should the protests stop now?
Well, look, people have the right to protest, but it needs to be done in a respectful way. We have the right to peaceful protest in Australia, but we do need to make sure it doesn't inflame hatred, violence, and I think that's the core of it.
Ted?
Well, it should be a time for hope and peace and not for hatred and protest. Unfortunately, we're seeing the latter, and I just don't understand, Carl, why the government won't take a stronger line on this. These protests go against our values, which should be uniting Australians right now. They are completely inappropriate, and they should be called out as such. As for Senator Thorpe, I mean, there are 4,000 to 5,000 Australians who work in Parliament House at times of the year. To be making those sort of statements are absolutely appalling. And then to hear the roar of the crowd, how wonderful it would be to burn down a workplace, which happens to also be the Parliament of Australia. That is deeply concerning.
What can you do about that, Amanda?
We should be looking at every...
Yeah, what would you do about it, Amanda, then?
Oh, look, I think Lydia Thorpe knows better than to make comments like that, and we probably should know not to give her as much attention. I mean, you know, quite frankly, these were completely inappropriate comments. We don't want to see things inflamed here in Australia, and so, you know, I think we've got to make that clear and quite frankly, get on with bringing people together.
Couple of quick ones. Amanda, you faffed around on AUKUS so much, Australians have gone absolutely cold on it. Overall support at just 18%.
Well, look, of course, AUKUS is a really important national project. It's a project which is in our national interest, but will, of course, create 20,000 direct jobs over 30 years. I mean, this is a really important project. Of course, we've got to keep working at it, and we'll do just that because it is in our national interest.
Ted, Susan Lee has faffed around so much on policy, Australians have gone cold on her.
Oh, look, polls up and down, Carl. At the end of the day, it's like watching the stock market and your shares. What really matters is core business, and core business for us is keeping Australians safe, which is why we believe in AUKUS, which is why we're furious with the government for letting us down on AUKUS. You can't beat up on nuclear technology for 3.5 years and then wonder why the Australian people don't like nuclear submarines. I mean, come on. Keeping us people safe is the #1 job of a government. That's the core business, and that's what we're focused on.
All right. Just before we go, the Prime Minister and his better half, Jody, have left the country on a holiday. There's a media blackout on where they've gone, but they were spotted, Amanda, in flying economy. I mean, Richard Wilkins would be appalled. They've got every right for a little holiday, haven't they?
Oh, look, the Prime Minister, as anyone else, has the right to have leave. He hasn't made it a secret. In fact, I think he put out a media release that he was going on leave. Has certainly announced it on Breakfast TV over the weekend. He's entitled to have a break, and I hope he does get just that.
Just be careful in Hawaii, Teddy.
Well, you know, if he really wanted to show things off to his bride, he should have come to the Sunshine Coast.
Yes.
We've got it all. We've got the weather, we've got the beaches, we've got the hinterland, we've got the people, the cafes and the restaurants. The sunny coast is where you should be coming, PM.
Here. Everyone should go to the sunny coast. I'll see you at Christmas, Ted. Thank you, guys. Says.
I'll be there too, Carlos.
Yes.
Cannot wait.